Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. Before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give your girl a thumbs up, like this video, comment down below, follow me on all my socials, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at Lifewithsymone, and follow my business page at Brishari. If you was one of the people who was waiting on this bag by me to restock, it will be restocked this Sunday, so make sure you go ahead and go cop it. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys because y'all got me. Let me see, because I know it ain't at 10,000 likes yet, but I know y'all gonna get me there, so I'm still gonna record and give y'all this video. Oh, it's at 10K. Y'all just made it to 10K because this morning it was at like 9.7. So thank you guys for getting me to 10,000 likes. I love you guys so much. Y'all got me to 10,000 likes in what is like 2 days. So I love you guys so much. Thank you. You guys see, y'all could do it. So I want to go ahead and give a shout out to my community spotlight of the week, my most commenters for the week. So I already know my babes, Poding and Pondering, Alien Things 733, Rochelle Gillette 1137, Jade Murray, and Andrea Rochelle Life. Shout out to you guys for being my top commenters for the week. I love y'all guys so much. And thank y'all for getting me. Y'all make me happy. And y'all was like, y'all be trying me. I should go to the comment. Shout out to my girl though, but she was like, Symone is not gonna give y'all no other story. Yes, I am. Don't try me. Y'all, it is literally 11:41 and I'm about to record this story for y'all. I hurried up and got up because I got a lot of stuff to do, but let me go ahead and just record it so I can do this story for y'all. All right, you guys, so this story time is actually about Joe and Toxic. This is a throwback for y'all, but y'all love them people. So anyway, so this is about them. My mom actually reminded me of this story. When I was in the car with her the other day, she was like, remember when Joe tried to snatch me up out your car because he thought I was toxic? And I was like, oh my God. It just, I know you're probably thinking like, girl, what the yeah, I told y'all it was Delulu. I mean, not Delulu, but crazy. But yeah, yeah, I'm like, dang, it's crazy because it was a reason why he did that, because he thought it was toxic driving my car, but it's a whole story. So I'm like, thank you for reminding me because I ain't never told that story before. So let's get into it, why that all transpired. So let's rewind it back. So at this time, remember when I told y'all the story time about how Toxic had the grown boyfriend and me and Joe had went to his house and he lived in the jungles. I don't know if I mentioned he lived in the jungles, but yeah, that's where he lived. And I was like, and we was walking and we ended up at the hood park and stuff like that. And she was trying to basically tell me like, oh, I could teach you how to suck some. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try to remember to put the card right there, but if not, I promise you the story will be in the description box. So anyway, when she had dated that boy, he had a cousin and his cousin had a girlfriend and they had kind of introduced her and Toxic together. They introduced her and Toxic to each other because they wanted them to be cool. So this is years later. She not dealing with that boy no more. She dealing with somebody totally different. At this time, this is when I'm hanging out with Toya and Shisha, the ones that I was always hanging out in the hood with that I met at college. So I'm hanging out with them all the time, and I told y'all Toxic used to be kind of like jealous. This before her and Toya actually fell off for real, because remember I told you they had fell off about a whole situation. So this is before they even like fell off or whatever, but this me hanging out with them. I don't even think I brung Toxic around them at this point, but yeah, so at this point it was like, I don't know if Toxic was just because she would ask me to hang out and stuff like that, and I would hang out with her, but it would be like her hangouts always want to be like, let's pull up on a dude, let's go hang out at the tattoo shop, let's go do this. I didn't want to do that all the time. Like, come on now, even though I'm hanging out in the hood all day, it's still a little fun and excitement going on over here, and everybody ain't just trying to sneak off to the back room and fuck. So it's like, I want to be out and about and having fun. I don't want to be just chilling up under dudes all day, even though that's what I was doing, but still. So yeah, so it was like sometimes I wouldn't want to hang out with her, and like I said, she would get mad. So I don't know if that's why she ended up trying to hit this girl up to be cool with her again, but maybe that was why, like to feel like, oh girl, well you ain't the only one with a friend. So anyway, I end up seeing her on Instagram and on Facebook all the time she with the girl. Let's just name the girl Cup. No relation. Her name is not like Cupiana or nothing like that. I just see a Cup right there. So anyway, so her and Cup hanging out all the time. All of a sudden I see it. I'm not saying nothing because, you know, I'm not a jealous friend at all. So I'm just like, okay, cool. She hanging out with somebody. So one day she ended up hitting me up and she was just like, hey girl, like what you doing tonight? So I was just like, nothing. Like I don't got nothing planned or whatever, because like I will go to like hang out with Toya and them like at the hood stuff, but that would be like Friday nights or Thursday. So this is a Saturday. Like I don't have nothing planned. So she was just like, okay, you trying to go out? Like Cup invited me to this party. Like girl, I ain't seen her in a minute. Why are you lying? I see y'all posting pictures on Facebook together. So she was just like, yeah, I ain't seen her in a minute. Like, we should go hang out or whatever. Like, if you down, like, we could go. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm down. That works out for me. So she was like, all right, cool. Well, I'm gonna come to your house early. Like, do you mind? You want to go to the Mexico Plaza so we go find us an outfit or something? I had something in mind that I would wear, but I was like, you know what? Okay, because, like, what's the vibe? Is it a club? Is it a party? Like, what's the vibe? And she was saying, like, the vibe is gonna be heels. And at this time, I think I own, like, one pair of heels. So I was like, do I really want to wear them big pumps? They were some black pumps with gold studs on them. I'm like, do I really want to wear these heels that I wear every day, or do I want to give me another pair? So I was like, all right, cool, come over. So she ended up getting to my house, and we just talking and chilling or whatever like that. And at this point, I'm like, let's just go to Mexico Plaza, get this out the way. So we on the way there, Joe ended up calling me. I don't know, it's like he could feel when Toxic around. So he ended up calling me, and he was just like, what you doing? So I'm like, on the way to Mexico Plaza with Toxic, we going out tonight. So he like, Toxic? I'm like, yeah, Toxic. Remember he fake hated her? So I was like, yeah, Toxic. So he was just like, it's crazy because Joe literally would just slid in my DM talking about something, how you been? I should have been like, did you Toxic for real, for real? I'm just kidding. I don't care. But anyway, so yeah, he was just like, Toxic. I'm like, yeah, mind you, he's on Bluetooth. I got the thing on aux, so she could hear. I'm like, you on the aux? He like, I don't give a fuck. Why y'all going out? Like, where's y'all going to? Da 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 da. Like, I'm gonna pull up. I'm like, nah, it ain't even that type of party. We going with her homegirl. We got invited. Like, no, you're not coming. So he had a little funky attitude and hung up the phone in my face, and I really did not care to call him back because I'm in the car with my friend anyway. So we ended up pulling up to the Mexico Plaza, and when we was there, she was just like, girl, so why? And I'm like, why what? She was like, why I talk to a boy in the project? So we start dying laughing because y'all, if y'all remember the story time that I told, that it's not the last story time I told, but I had kind of mentioned it when she went to the projects and she ended up getting beat up. So yeah, it was like we started laughing, and I started mentioning that. I'm like, oh my God, like, do you still talk to oh boy, whatever happened with that or whatever like that? So she was just like, girl, no, like I haven't seen him in so long, but like it's not those same projects, it's the other ones. But I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, we just start reminiscing about stuff like that or whatever. So we laughing, we trying to look for us an outfit or whatever, and I'm looking for the shortest shorts because I used to want to be booty cheeks out. Y'all remember when they used to have a high-waisted booty cheek, the high-waisted shorts, and it was like so high-waisted and your ass is out? Baby, them used to be my favorite. So we trying to find us some shorts like that. We looking for matching outfits and all that. We found us some heels, a cute little matching outfit. The little crop top shirts. Remember they used to have the turtleneck crop top long sleeve shirts? We found us that. I'm like, cool, I got me a cute little fit. We about to look good. I was super excited. Like, we literally had us some matching outfits. I'm like, boom, we about to look good. I couldn't find no heels, so I ended up wearing the ones I already had, and we ended up going back to my house. So at this point, I'm like, all right, so where's the party at? How we getting there or whatever? So Toxic was like, oh, Cup not mobile right now. Do you mind if you drive? At this point, I should have known. I only got invited to this motherfucking event because I have a car. Because that's what it's giving. So I was like, okay. Like, you know, I really didn't mind driving no way because I didn't like to put my life behind other people's hands when it came down to driving, because it's always those people that want to seem like it's cool to drive fast. Bitch, don't play with me. That ain't nothing. I don't think you coolest because you speeding. So anyway, we end up, I was like, all right, cool. So we getting ready at my house, and Joe's still just blowing my phone up. So you ain't gonna tell me where it's at? Da 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 da. I'm like, boy, it's at a club. Mind you, he didn't have no ID. I don't know why Joe didn't have no ID, but he didn't have one. Yeah. He didn't have one. I don't even remember when Joe stopped going to actual school. Like, that's how I did not. It's crazy because maybe that's the problem. When I date people, I don't ask questions about what they do for a living sometimes. Well, now, you know, it's different. But, like, I didn't know when Joe stopped actually going to school. I didn't know why he didn't have an ID. I don't even know the real reason why the boy went to jail. I don't know. So, anyway, yeah. So, he mad. I'm like, yeah, you got to have an ID. It's at a club. He just irritated as fuck. Like, dang, all right, whatever. Well, later on, pull up on me, or pull up on me before you leave, like all this other shit like that. So I'm telling her, like, girl, I gotta pull up on Joe before we go, because if not, it's gonna be a whole thing, and I'm really not trying to beef with this boy right now. At this point, we was on one of our on again, because you already know we was on again, off again. So we got ready, and we go pick up Cup. So we pull up to her house. She at her baby daddy house or whatever. So she like getting into it with him bad. Like, she outside getting into it with him, and I'm kind of like annoyed because when we pull up, she is not ready at all. Like, she's not ready. She had on a leather jacket, some jeans, and some tennis shoes, and her hair was wrapped up. I'm thinking, like, I thought it was free before 9 o'clock. It was like free before 9 or 10 or something like that. Bitch, hurry the fuck up because I'm broke. So I'm looking like, do she still gotta get dressed? So Toxic was like, I don't know. Like, she should have been ready. She said she was ready. So she getting into him. She have a bag on her arm or whatever like that. And he just trying to pull her bag. He like, you ain't going nowhere. I don't give a fuck. Like, you always trying to go out and shit like that. Around this time, she was like really, really popular on Instagram. She was going like viral, I guess, around that time with like her pictures and stuff. So she was kind of well known. So he getting mad. He like, no, you not going out. He trying to pull her bag. She like, man, I'm going out. I'm going to this club. So Toxic was like, let me go see what's going on. That's my bro. Let me go talk to him. So Toxic hop out the car. I rolled the window down because I'm nosy as hell and I want to see what's going on. So she go out the car. She was like, bro, hi, bro. It's me. He was like, what the fuck do you got on? Because mind you, I told you we had on the little mini shorts. And around that time, that's when I was in my skinny era thinking I was thick as fuck. But Toxic was actually thick as fuck. So her ass is really just hanging out. So he like, what the fuck do you got on? See, is that what you on? Like, y'all, where y'all think y'all finna go? She got her heels on. He like, y'all look like some damn 304s, but he didn't say 304s. He said prostitute. Yeah. But his girl don't look like one. Just me and Toxic. But he can't see what I got on. But we don't. We just look cute. But we did have them pumps, them stilettos big as fuck. But anyway, so he talking shit. She just like, bro, like, we're just going out. Like, it's okay. Like, why you tripping so much? Like, don't trip. Like, you could come too if you want to. So the girl was like, no, he can't. Like, he cannot come. Like, no, stop tripping. Like, you mad at me, but you was over here fucking somebody, da-da-da-da. When I left back to my house to go get clothes, you had a bitch over here and you was fucking a bitch. So she like, wait, what? So she like, bitch, that's why I'm not dressed. Like, I literally just fought somebody. Like, I just fought somebody and he trying to get me to stay. So I'm thinking like, ain't no way. Because my thing is, when you told us to come pull up on you because you was ready, you could have said, hey, I'm actually not ready. I just had to fight somebody. And we could have been at the club. What are you wasting our time for? So anyway, so she was just like, I had to fight somebody. So she like, so Toxic like, you had to fight somebody. So like, come on, we finna go pull up on a girl. We gonna fight her again. I wanna fight her now. Now I wanna fight. So he over here, he like, shut the fuck up. Like, the boy just cussing her and Toxic out. So she like, hand me your bag. So she ended up taking the bag and putting it in the car. And the girl was like, all right, I'm finna go, like, I'm finna leave. So he started walking behind Toxic and he tried to grab the bag, but when he pulled it, she kind of slipped, because mind you, she got heels on. So she kind of slipped and almost fell. So I'm like, Now I put the car in park because I'm thinking like, we're gonna have to jump this big ass nigga. He like 6'5", but he was like, we could take him. I could like wrap around his leg and bite his ankles or something. So anyway, I hop out the car. So he like, what the fuck do y'all got on? Hell no, like, you really not going. Because mind you, me and Toxic got matching outfits, so he probably assuming like, my girl finna throw this ass in them shorts too. No. So he like, you really not going. So he trying to pull her back from Toxic, but she almost fell. So I'm like, you almost dropped her. Like, you about to make her fall. He was like, I don't care. Y'all not finna take Cup. She not going nowhere. So Cup was like, I'm about to leave. So his mama ended up coming outside like, what's going on? Oh, just let that girl leave. Let her leave. She was like, you need to leave. Like, let her leave and she could take her baby too. So she was like, I'm not taking no motherfucking baby with me. I'm going to the club. And I'm just thinking like, she's saying it like this ain't her baby. But I get it. Like, you are going to the club. Ain't no baby in the club. So anyway, so he like, man, nah, she not going nowhere. You need to take care of the baby. Da 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 da. And the mama over here with the baby. Yeah, let her leave and take this baby too. She gonna take this baby with her. So she's like, I'm not taking no fucking baby. I'm not taking that baby. I don't give a fuck. Nah. So she started walking to the car and she hopped in the car because mind you, her Toxic and her man is fighting for her bag. So she was like, fuck him, let him keep the bag. I got my wallet or everything on me. I'll give me something else. Like, fuck him, let's just go. Like, let's leave. Toxic like, she's still pulling with him. I'm over here start pulling with Toxic too. While we fighting this man over this bag, I'm pulling the bag too. Like, come on, just let her go. Like, it's okay, we'll bring her back like afterwards, but we gotta go. I'm like, the club is free before 9 and we have to get there at this time because I know you're probably thinking like, dang, and they broke. But anyway, so we kind of like pulling back for the Cup. She just like, Toxic, come on, Symone, get in the car, come on. I don't care, I got my ID, it don't matter. Like, I'll wear one of y'all outfits or something. Like, I'll get some clothes from y'all house. Bitch, what? Who said that? So she's like, come on, like, let's just go. So anyway, so Toxic let go of the bag and he start coming to the car or whatever. And he like, get out the car. Come on, get out the car. He trying to pull up on the door. So she pulling it back. So I'm like, stop pulling my door. Like, you don't pull my door. Get away from my car. So the mom start walking down the driveway. And she was like, son, go get the car seat. Because she's taking this baby. I don't care where you going to take this baby. Take it to your mama. You not leaving this baby here. So she like, bitch, that's your grandson. That's your grandson. You going to keep the baby. So they arguing back and forth. I'm like, this some ghetto shit. So when the mama like, go get the car seat, and he left to go in the house to get the car seat, we drove the fuck off. Because what did you think? So you just see the mama right there, because mind you, she's smoking a cigarette holding the baby anyway. You ain't supposed to be doing that. I would have probably took my baby and been like, ask my own mama if you could watch the baby, because they got a lot going on. They don't seem like they really want the baby there. Yeah, I ain't leaving my kids nowhere they don't want to be left. or vice versa. Anyway, so we ended up driving off, and she was like, do any of y'all got some clothes at y'all house or whatever? Like, that's like, I could wear, like, y'all got some shorts? I want to wear some shorts too, since y'all got shorts on. So I'm like, no, because mind you, I do, but y'all hoes way thicker than me. Y'all can't fit this. Like, my little small shorts is gonna look like a G-string on you, baby girl. It ain't gonna work out, because I had a lot of them pair of shorts. But anyway, so she's like, well, can you take me by my house? Like, I'll give you gas. Like, I got some shorts there or whatever. It ain't gonna take me long. Like, literally, I just gotta unwrap my hair, brush it, and then throw my clothes on. Like, I already showered, I'm good. So I'm like, all right, I'm irritated because, y'all, I'm looking at the time. Like, it is getting closer to that time, and I still gotta go pull up on Joe before, or it's gonna be a big thing. So I'm stressed out. I am irritated. I'm stressed. So we end up pulling up to her house. Luckily, she did not live that far from Joe. So I'm like, cool, we could make it to Joe and then go. So when she in the house, me and Toxic in the car, Toxic was like, well, we might as well just get to the club after she get in the car. And I'm like, I still gotta go pull up on Joe real quick. So she like, why you gotta pull up on Joe? Like, that's gonna take up too much time. We ain't gonna be able to get there free. I'm like, well, we could have did this if she would have been ready already, and she didn't have to just fight her baby daddy. We would have been did this. And I know y'all probably thinking like, girl, you should just went to the club, but y'all didn't understand. It would have been a big thing. So I'm like, all right, now I gotta pull up on him. He kept hitting me up too, like, where you at? Oh, so you just took your little ass to the club before you come to see me? Oh, okay, because I guess he really just wanted to see what I had on, and I wanted to show him too. So anyway, so finally, she ended up coming downstairs. She had a similar outfit to ours, but it wasn't like the same exact, because me and Toxic literally had same shirt, same shorts on. We had the same exact outfit. Hers was similar because, you know, they was in style. The turtleneck with the crop turtleneck, everybody had that shirt. Everybody had them little high-waisted shorts. Everybody had that outfit. So anyway, so she ended up coming downstairs or whatever. I was like, I just got to pull up on my boyfriend real quick. So she was like, girl, you sure? Because, you know, it's only free before a certain time. The nerve of you, baby girl. You took up so much motherfucking time fighting with that motherfucking baby daddy. So we ended up pulling up to Joe, and he was already sitting outside in the alley or whatever. So he outside with his friends, and they just smoking or whatever. And he walked up to my car, and he was like, oh, okay, what's up? Let me see. Roll down the window. Let me see who all up in here. So he got an attitude. Bitch, I wouldn't have came. Yes, I would have. He got an attitude. He looking. He was like, oh, okay, I'm just making sure. He like, what you got on? Let me see. So I ended up getting out the car. Toxic, irritated. She like this in the front seat. She like, Symone, remember? Mind you, when I got out the car, and I'm showing him my outfit, and he was like, he's trying to pull down my shorts. He's like, these little ass shorts on. And he's trying to pull my shorts down. Toxic was like, Symone, remember, it's free before 9. So he was like, what'd she say? And I was like, just stop. It's free before 9. That's what she's saying. Like, we gotta go because we gotta drive all the way downtown, and it's free before 9. We was going to Belasco. So he was like, how much is it? Mind you, I think the club prices did kind of skyrocket, but I think probably it was like 10 for girls, 15 for guys. I don't think it was that much. So he was just like, here, and he had handed me $50. He was like, here, just in case y'all gotta pay. He was like, since you and your homegirls don't even got money to get in the club. So why when his friends start laughing? Mind you, it's the boy that I call Stinky Feet. Nigga, your feet stink and you is broke. You literally sit up and get high with him. Boy, shut up. You ain't even got no money neither. So anyway, I'm like, boy, like looking at him like, boy, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go. So he was like, all right, well, hit me up later, like pull up to the hood, like I'm gonna be up over there, and we got a little something going on. It's like a little party. So if you done, let me know, pull up over there. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So he had a little bottle in his car. He was like, y'all want this? So Cut rolled down the window. She was like, yes, please. And I remember because she had these deep ass dimples like Lauren London, and she just smiled like, yes, please, out the window, smiling so hard. And it was kind of irritating me because one, bitch, I want dimples. Two, don't be smiling in my man's face like that about no damn bottle. So he was all like, all right. I seen the way he smiled back at her, pissed me off, smooth off. Because I was like, why the fuck this nigga look at her like that? And I was just like, he was walking to go give her the bottle. I snatched out his hand and went back in the car. Because what the fuck is you, why is you gonna hand it to her? Huh? You my nigga, this my car. So anyway, so he kind of like walked over. He was like, dang, you tripping. He's like, all right, well, just hit me. Y'all can pull to the hood. Y'all trying to pull up to the hood later? Toxic looks so irritated. She like, Symone, come on, let's go. But when he talking, because he bent down in the car, but he's not looking at me. He's looking past me. He looking at the back seat. Bitch, stop looking at her. So I was like, all right, we finna go. At this point, I'm irritated because it's like, you really got me fucked up. So anyway, we end up leaving. We pull up to the club. It's packed. That free, like literally, it was still like probably 10 minutes before the free before. But you know how they be doing at clubs. They say it's free before a certain time, but they gonna hold that line, let a few people in for free, and then be like, oh, well, now y'all gotta pay. So either way it go, we probably wouldn't have got in for free no way. So we standing in the line long as fuck. We happy though. We finna be out and about. We did not drink the bottle until we actually got there. So now we really like buzz. It didn't take much for me to get buzzed neither. We buzz, we in the line, we having fun. So these dudes end up walking by, and he noticed Cup, I guess, from Instagram. So he was like, he said her Instagram name. He was like, is that you? So she was just like, yeah, what's up? Like, who are you? So he was like, oh, what y'all in line for? Y'all want to get in with me? Like, my homeboy is a promoter at the door, whatever. Y'all could come get in with me or whatever. So we was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, we happy because shit, I could keep this $50 bill and we could go in. Y'all, why we start to walk in and Toxic was like, ooh, well, since we didn't have to spend the money Joe gave, we could probably get something, like buy some drinks or something with that. Bitch. This was not our daddy giving us money to split. How this is my money. And plus, we wasn't old enough to get drinks. So if we with these dudes, they better buy us a drink because we can't even go buy nothing from the bar no way. So, and Toxic, you using my sister's ID. So, yeah. So I'm just like, no. Like, She was like, yeah, just in case if they don't want to get us none, like we could give them the money, I guess, to get us some drinks. So I'm like, maybe. We'll see. So anyway, we end up getting in the club. When we got up in there, the boy, like he said, he knew somebody at the door. I don't know if he knew the promoter or the security. I don't know who he knew, but we got in for free. This nigga snuck a bottle in. When I tell y'all, we ended up going to like this little hallway back by, kind of by where the bathroom is at. We was back there pre-gaming, drinking, just going in. Like, he was like, let's finish it off because I ain't trying to be on the dance floor with no bottle. And if you ever been to Belasco, it's a theater, so it's like seats at the top and shit like that and off to the side or whatever. I don't know how it is now, like how they do it or whatever, but I know at first you could go like up and it would be like people right there. It's like the little seats and shit. It used to be people drunk as fuck, they alcohol. But yeah, I don't know how it is now because I ain't been to Belasco in years. But he was like, he basically was not, we was going to be downstairs on the dance floor, probably move around, linger. But he was like, I'm not trying to be with no bottle. So we over here passing it around, pass it around, take a sip, pass it around, pass it around. When I tell you we already had drunk whatever Joe gave us, maybe he gave us some Seagrams. I don't know. He gave us some cheap shit for sure. Oh, you know what? It probably was Patron now that I think about it. Because we was big on that. I don't really remember, but I think it was Seagrams, whatever. He gave us something that was not something that we should have been drinking with whatever they had. So we end up going on the dance floor, y'all. At this point, we are faded. We faded. We drunk. We's just having a good time. I'm recording videos or whatever. I can't post them on like Instagram because Instagram didn't have videos at that point. But like, I'm still just recording videos. We taking pictures, blurred pictures, like just smiling, having fun. We dancing. We just having so much fun. I'm getting on the flow because I'm thinking I'm still in high school, obviously. So we is just having fun as fuck, drunk. Faded. Next thing you know, this random boy came up to us and he was trying to talk to Toxic, like he trying to dance on her. So she started dancing on him or whatever. So he had a cup in his hand. He passed it to her. Toxic, take the cup and drink it. Y'all, why? I don't know. So then she passed it to me. The boy is looking like, what the fuck? She passed it to me. Why did I take the cup and I drank it too? I was young and dumb. So I drank the cup. I passed it over the cup. Cup finished the cup off. So the boy was like, damn, y'all just gonna finish my drink off like that? He was like, but nah, it's cool. That was for y'all anyway. Like, that was for you anyway. He was like, y'all want more? So we like, yeah, like, go get us some more. He like, all right, I'm gonna get y'all some more. So we trying to go with him. He's like, no, don't come with me. Y'all stay here. Y'all stay here. And I'm gonna go get it. Like, but y'all stay here. So we like, okay, whatever. So we just there, still drunk, having a good time. Joe hitting me up like, y'all gonna come back to the hood? Because one of my homeboys, I was telling my homeboy about the girl in the back seat and he want to talk to her. That rubbed me the wrong way. At this point, I'm like, I'm finna dance on every motherfucking thing in here. Because it rubbed me the wrong way. Only how you could tell your friend about somebody in my car is if you would have been like, oh, she had a bad bitch in the car. Dimples deep as fuck. And I ain't seen ass, but I just know it's it. Like, you had to just really be on this girl for you. Like, weirdo. So anyway, we in there, we having a time. We would run into the boys that we came there, well, that let us in for free with them, but we just having fun. Like, everything is cool. We dancing, we vibing, we having a good time. Me and Toxic having a cool time. Like I said, not all the time me and Toxic had bad friendships. Obviously, we wouldn't have been friends for that long, but like, it's crazy because sometimes I be thinking back and I be like, damn, sometimes I could say I was a bad friend to her. But anyway, like, but we had good times, and this was one of them nights where we was just having a time. And it was really making me feel like, dang, I miss hanging out with her all the time. But we having fun or whatever, right? So next thing you know, Cup was like, hey, I'm about to go upstairs real quick. Like, y'all stay right here. I'll be right back. So we like, what? Like, why we can't come with you too? So she like, oh, it's just this boy. Like, he told me he here too. Like, I'm about to go upstairs real quick. Like, I'll be right back. Y'all just stay here. Like, I'll be right back. Like, I don't want to mess up y'all having fun on the dance floor. So we like, you sure? She like, yeah. So she ended up leaving, right? The boy come back with the mystery drink cup and we drinking and still having fun or whatever, right? we noticed Cup is gone for a very long time. She is gone for a while. So I'm like, let's go find her. The dude, he kind of like, why? No, y'all stay here with me. Like, I'll get y'all more alcohol. Like, I'll get y'all more to drink. So we like, nah, it's cool. Because at this point, y'all, when you know, I don't like getting this drunk no more. I feel like it's crazy because when you drink cheap alcohol, that's when you really get faded. Like, if I drink top shelf, I'm gonna feel good, but I'm not gonna feel like hangover or like where it'd be like, oh my God, I'm gonna be sick and I'm crying because I shouldn't have did this. Like, but at this point, y'all, we drinking some bullshit. It was like I could see the music. And it was like, I could barely see. It's like everything is just smudged, smear. And I'm like, oh my God, this shit feel crazy. I could barely walk. So me and Toxic walk in. I'm looking at her. I could see her eyes is like this. My eyes is like that. I could tell we both just gone. So we holding on to each other. And we walking through the crowd. So the boy was like, where y'all going? Like, what y'all, why are y'all leaving? I bought y'all something to drink. So he like talking shit. But we still walking because we not paying him no mind. So he's just following behind us. I'm not even noticing that he following behind us talking shit. I'm like, let's go to the bathroom first. Y'all, why he's still following behind us talking shit to where this one girl, when we was at the bathroom, because he was like, where's y'all going? This one girl, she stopped and she was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, don't be following them and stuff like that. So that's when we kind of clicked to it. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? She's like, this dude is following y'all. Mind you, this how faded are we to where we drunk as hell? This man following us the whole time talking shit to us to where we not paying attention. So she started getting into it with him and they was like, oh, we gonna call the security. Like, he's a creep. He's a weirdo. And da-da-da-da. So they're like, they start talking to us. They was like, did y'all take anything from him? And he's weird and da-da-da-da. He be up here all the time, like giving girls drinks. Did y'all take any drinks from him? So I'm like, yeah. They was like, oh my God, no. Get the security. Get him out of here. So at this point, why me and Toxic look at each other and we start crying. And I was like, let's go to the bathroom. We hugging each other. We just crying because now I'm scared because you got me thinking it's something different. But even though the girls just said that he just like to get girls super drunk, I guess that's what he was just creepy like that. But I'm thinking like he put something in it or something. So we go in the stall. We over here like this, trying to make each other throw up. She holding my hair and I'm like, Toxic, it's not coming out. She like, let me try. So then I hold her hair. She over there trying to throw up and she throwing up. I'm like, Toxic, why is it not coming out of me? She was like, just try, Symone, try. So y'all, this is her. We in the bathroom. She like, you know when somebody choking and you grab them from the back and you be like pushing their stomach? So she's like this. Mind you, we didn't even realize we never closed the stall door. So the stall door is just open. And it's people like, are y'all okay? Because I could just imagine you in the bathroom at the club and you see two girls in the bathroom crying, holding each other hair. And then you see her holding her from the back, pushing her stomach in. You gonna be like, what the fuck is y'all doing? I know they probably thought like, hell, this is why we don't like when young bitches get in the club. I know that's probably, anybody in there that was like 21 and up, they probably was like, we hate a 18 and up because these young bitches is dumb. We over here crying. I'm trying to get it out. And then next thing you know, I'm like, Toxic, it's okay. I'm rubbing her eyes. I'm like, stop crying, your makeup's gonna run. Y'all, why we in the mirror in the bathroom now? I didn't never end up throwing up. Like, it just will not come up. We in the bathroom in the mirror now, and we just staring at each other. We holding hands. I'm like, I love you so much. Y'all, just drunk, just gone. She's like, I love you too. It's people up in there, they was really looking at us crazy. Like, when I would notice, like, it'll be like kind of weird. You know when you like start coming back from the drunk or whatever, you kind of realize like you start remembering everything, every detail and everything. You be like, damn, that's embarrassing. So anyway, we up in the mirror, we just talking to each other. We just drunk, we holding hands. The next thing you know, we hugging each other. And I'm just like, I love you so much. She's like, I love you too. And I'm like, don't you ever leave me. We just stupid, just irritating. So why, next thing you know, Cup ended up coming in the bathroom. So she was like, oh, I didn't even know y'all was in here. Mind you, at this point, she come in the bathroom. We just hugging each other. So she like, I didn't even know y'all was in here. So I turned around and I was like, you good? Are you okay? But I'm like this to her, like, are you okay? Like, she was like, I'm fine. Like, y'all good? What's wrong with y'all? She was like, y'all probably got to hit the tree. Like, upstairs, they got some tree. Y'all probably got to hit it because y'all being a little weird. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. Mind you, I don't smoke, but I'm like, fuck it. If she said it's gonna help us out, then let's do it. So she's like, yeah, y'all just hit the tree, y'all be okay. So Toxic was like, yeah, come on, let's go. So when we was finna walk out, I'm still standing at the mirror like this, just staring at myself. And I don't know why I was doing that. So then Toxic came back and she was just like, I love you, girl. Come on, let's go. So she put her arm around me and I'm like leaned into her. She a little tall, maybe Toxic, I'm like 5'2" tall. Toxic like probably 5'4". So she a little taller than me and we both got heels on. So I'm like leaning into her. She got her arm around me. She kept kissing me on the head. And I just know when I think back on it that people probably was like, what the fuck are they drinking? So we ended up going upstairs. It's like a whole bunch of dudes up there or whatever. So they just chilling and they like smoking on the low or whatever. So they like, it's cool because somebody they knew worked there. I'm just thinking like, you know, everybody who work at this, who knows somebody who work at this club. So anyway, so we up in there and we just hitting it. I'm like, okay, this gonna help me out. Like, we gonna be good. Y'all, it was not helping at all. Now I'm more paranoid. I'm frustrated. It seemed like we was in there for a split second, but I promise y'all we was in there for so long because at this point the club is finna end. So we ended up leaving to go back to my car. I don't even remember where we parked at. Mind you, we parked literally across the street in the parking lot. I don't remember where we parked at. We trying to figure it out. We all just laughing, drunk, literally in the street, like, oh, let's run across the street. And then we like, no, like, oh my God, we just being so dumb as fuck. Like, we literally was just faded. So why, when we leaving out, somebody grabbed Toxic arm? Because I don't know, after that, me and Toxic was still just hand in hand, hugged up in the club. It was strange. You would think we was dating. So anyway, somebody had grabbed Toxic arm, and I looked because I felt they like grab her, because mind you, we're hugged up walking. So why is the boy that was giving us the drinks? So he was all like, y'all might as well just come with me. Like, y'all too, how y'all get home? How y'all get here? Like, I can get y'all a ride home. Y'all might as well come with me. So Cup like, okay, let's go with him. Bitch, what? So we was like, no, Cup, no, we can't go with him. He shouldn't even be here. He was supposed to get kicked out. Like, he was giving us stuff. So then she was like, let's just go with him, Symone. We don't even remember where you parked at. Like, let's just leave with him. So he was all like, yeah, Cup, like, it's cool. Cup know me, like, it's cool. So she like, yeah, I know him. He cool. So I'm like, what? So at this point in my head, I'm thinking like, this bitch Cup done set us up. Because why did you leave us with this random person and you knew him and you didn't say that you knew him? So yeah, so he was like, she's like, I know him, it's cool, like, don't worry about it. So she was like, come on, let's go. So me and Toxic like, no, we not going with him. So she was like, come on, let's go. Like, Symone, you don't even know where you parked. Like, you can't drive like this. So I'm like, I know, but I'm not going. Like, no, we're not going with him. So we're saying this, but at the same time, we're still walking. I don't know why we was following him. And he's not going to no parking lot. Like, he's walking like around the corner. Mind y'all know this is downtown LA. It's like alleys and shit everywhere. So we walking, we start walking, we following him. Once we get up to, it was like a little like back way or alley, I don't know what was right there. It was like some dudes standing right there. They was just standing right there, and you could tell it wasn't like just no random crazy person or something like that. Like, they was literally just standing staring. So I'm like, I kind of snapped back, and I had grabbed Cup's arm. I was like, we not going that way. And Toxic was like, nah, no, we not. And she like, why? Come on, he parked over here. It's like, yeah, I just parked right over here. But mind you, you know, like, we'll be like behind the stores where the trucks go and do like drop off stuff. It was like that. Ain't no way you parked right there. Like, it don't make no sense. So he like, yeah. So she was like, yeah, he just parked right here. Come on, y'all, it's fine, it's fine. So he was like, Cup, tell your friends, come on, let's go. So he trying to pull Toxic, so I'm pulling her back. I'm like, no, I'm calling Joe. He was like, no, come on, I parked right here. I'll take y'all to your car. Fine, I'll take you, call it. I'll take y'all to your car. Don't even worry about it. Just come on, like, come on. So one of the boys was like, hey, bro, what's going on? Mind you, when we was in the club with this dude, we never seen him with nobody. He was never with nobody. You kept coming up to us by yourself. If you have friends and it's 2 girls or 3 girls, at one point it was 3 of us, then it was 2 of us, why wasn't your friends there too? So I was like, hell no. I'm like, no, come on, we're going back. We going back. Y'all, why Toxic pulled me and just started running. So we run back the other way. We got heels on though. So I'm trying my hardest not to fall. So Cup was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? So she was like yelling. And next thing you know, we hear her running behind us. I'm like, no. We end up going back to the side of the like, when we hit the corner, like where the club was at. Y'all, we sitting on the floor, ass cheeks to the ground, downtown, disgusting. We sitting on the floor, and I'm like, no, like, we sitting like this though, like with our knees and up against the wall. And I'm like, I'm calling Joe. She's like, yeah, call him, because no, this is weird. So Cup come back. Cup was like, come on, like, that's my bro, it's good, he's gonna take us to the car. So I'm like, no, I don't remember where the car's at, but it ain't over there. I'm like, no. I was like, Cup, this is weird, you don't know him. She's like, I know him, just come on, get up. So she getting mad at us because we won't get up. So anyway, I end up calling Joe. I'm like, Joe, you gotta come get us, you gotta save us. So he like, what the fuck? I put it on speaker, and I was like, here, Cup, tell him. So she was all like, hi, yeah, Symone don't remember her car's at, and she's drunk, and my bro is here, and she's trying to give her a ride to her car, and she's just being weirded out. Can you tell her to just go? So he's like, what the fuck? Like, where you at? Mind you, I had already at some point drunk text him and told him it was at Belasco, and dang, that's giving too much. Never mind. So anyway, so yeah, just his hood wasn't too far. So he was just like, nah, I'm finna pull up, stay where you at. Like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm finna pull up with the homies. Like, I was like, Joe, yeah, pull up. You gotta beat them up, Joe, cause they weird. So the boy ended up coming back around the corner. He like, what's going on? Like, come on, y'all coming or not? So Cup was like, come on, let's just go. Like, come on, like she called somebody. Like she called somebody. I said, yeah, he's gonna come beat you up. And he's from such and such. I started saying his hood. So he was like, he could hear me? Like, could he hear me? I said, yeah, he could hear you. So he like, no, stay right there. Come beat you up. He's like, I'm finna come air that fuck out. So I was like, yeah, he finna come glizzy you down. He finna come. I was like, yeah, just stay here. So the boy trying to leave. I'm like, Joe, he's trying to leave. No, I said, no, you gotta stay. So Toxic was like, no, you gotta fight him. Like, you gotta stay here. We drunk as fuck. So Cup like, okay, bro, I'll see you later. And he just like left. So Cup standing there, she irritated. So I was like, just if that's your brother, you go with him. Cause we don't need to go. I'm like, if that's your brother, you go with him. She was like, no, like my stuff is in your car. What stuff? Your bag got stuck with your baby daddy. So anyway, so we still sitting there on the street. Eventually Joe ended up pulling up. He must not have even been far. He must have already been in his car out and about, even though his hood not that far, but still he ended up pulling up. He got his music blasting too fucking loud, trying to get attention. But y'all, it irritated me because why when Joe pulled up, him and his homeboys is like, it's girls right there, and his homeboy like out the window trying to talk to a girl. Nigga, what is you doing? So I'm trying to get up off the ground. I'm like struggling to get up because, yeah, in a park right there just on the street, and hopped out the car. And he like, what the fuck is you doing? He like yanked me up off the ground. He pulled Toxic up. He like, what the fuck? Come on, y'all get in the car with me. Like, what's going on? So he like pulling us to get in the car, and he started pulling Cup too. And he's like, get in the car. Where the dude at? So I'm like, Joe, he was over there. He probably still over there. Like, no, So Cup was like, leave it alone. That was my bro. It wasn't even nothing like that. So I'm like, no, Joe, no, he's over there. He was like, man, just get in the car. So we ended up hopping in the car. Y'all, I am like slumped. And I just kept like leaning forward and like kissing Joe on the head and stuff like that. And he was just irritated. He's like, where your car at? Like, where's your car? So I'm like, my car, I don't know. It's in the parking lot. He's like, man, where the fuck your car at, cuz? I blame Toxic, cause this bitch got everybody around you. I'm like, she's not a bitch, that's my friend. I'm just like crying now. He's like, man, shut the fuck up. You cry all the time. And then he was like, where your car is? So we pull up, Cup was like, her car's in that parking lot right there. You knew where my car was all along. So anyway, but it is kind of good that she didn't tell me where the car was at, even though, because I was faded, but I didn't need to be in that car and trying to drive. So anyway, we ended up pulling up to the car. His homeboy ended up getting out the car to drive my car. I'm like, I don't want Sticky B driving my car. And he's like, man, shut the fuck up and get in the front seat. So Cup was like, I'm finna get in the front seat. Bitch, the fuck you ain't. So I ended up climbing over the front, like climbing over the back. I hopped in the front, and we in the car. He was like, come on, we finna go. Like, I said, where we going? He was like, I was gonna take you to the hood, but nah, I ain't finna take y'all. Like, y'all too faded. Like, y'all gotta go. Where y'all finna go at? Like, where y'all headed to? So Cup was like, you could just take me home. Like, I don't know, you could just take me home or whatever. So he's like, where you live at? So he ended up saying where she live at. But before we went to her house, he ended up pulling up to my house, and he was all like, all right, go in the house, cuz like you might as well just go in the house and I'll take her home or whatever, cause her house ain't that far from my house. Bitch, is you dumb? Bitch, who the fuck do you think I am? I might be faded, but is you dumb? So I was like, Joe, no, I'm not getting out the car. I'm like, yo, homeboy could leave my car here and hop back in the car, but I'm not getting out the car. So he was like, man, nah, just get out the car. It don't even make no sense. You Toxic, get out the car. I'm tired of this bitch. The whole time he just kept cussing Toxic out, and I'm like, leave her alone. And Toxic's like, I'm not a bitch. I saved her. And he like, I'm tired of this stupid bitch. You don't never get like this unless you around her. Like the whole time he cussing Toxic out in the car, cussing him out, because I'm like, don't cuss her out. We just all getting into it basically. So when he put up to my house, he was like, no, I'm just tired of that stupid bitch in my car. She got to get out. Just go. So I'm like, no, we not getting out the car. Like, are you dumb? So I was like, Toxic, here, get the keys, go in my house. Like, you go in the house, but I'm not going. Are you dumb? So he like kept like, it's cool, like Small, I don't mind. Like he seemed cool, I don't mind. I'm like, girl, no. So Toxic ended up getting out the car, and she go like in the house or whatever. So we ended up going to go drop Cup off at home, and then after that he ended up dropping his homeboy off, and he was like, well, you gonna stay the night at my house? So I'm like, no, I'm not about to stay here. I'm not about to stay here, Toxic, at my house. So I'm like, you could stay the night at my house, because there has been times where me, Toxic, and Joe all slept in the same bed, which I used to just be too trustworthy, obviously. So anyway, so I'm like, you could come stay at my house if you don't want to drive back home. But he didn't even live that far from me, so bitch, no. So anyway, he ended up taking me home, right? Next morning, I'm hung the fuck over. Toxic left early in the morning. She ended up going home because she didn't feel good either. And she was trying to take care of me. I'm trying to take care of her. Just go home. It's just best if you at your house, I'm at mine. So she went home. I'm faded. My mom ended up coming over the next day and I told her, like, I have a hangover. Can you bring me something? So she ended up bringing me, like, a VA. I forgot what she brought me, but she brought me some stuff. So she at the house, right? So she came, her and my stepdad came together, but when my stepdad ended up leaving to go somewhere, so she was still at the house. So we was finna go get something to eat because I'm like, I'm hungry. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna drive your car or whatever, right? So I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna come with you. I need some fresh air. So I'm like, I hopped in the passenger seat. My mom is in the driver's seat, right? Joe just so happened to pull up, or was he sitting waiting to see when I left? I don't know. But I know he had to have pulled up because my mom was already in the car. He hopped out the car because she was backing up. He pulls up, blocked the driveway, hopped out the car. My mom put the car, like, you know, she put the brake because she's like, wait, why is he blocking the driveway? He blocked the driveway. He opened the door and tried to snatch my mama up out the car. So she was like, what the fuck are you doing? So he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He was like, I thought you was toxic. I thought you was that stupid bitch toxic. And I told her I don't want toxic driving her car. I don't want her around toxic. He's like, I'm just so sorry. Oh my God. So he like laughing like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. And my mom was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, no, don't do that. Like, he just like, oh my God, no, I'm sorry. And he started trying to break down everything to her, like, no, because toxic is a bad influence on her. And yesterday they got drunk at the club and I had to save her and da-da-da-da. He's like, so I just thought it was toxic driving the car. I didn't know she left yet. I'm like, she not even here. So now I'm like telling Joe, like, what the fuck is your problem? Even if now I got out the car and I'm getting into it with him. I'm like, even if it was toxic driving my car, it's my car. How are you mad and telling me who should and should not be driving my car? Because I used to tell him, like, oh, I'm gonna teach Toxic how to drive and stuff like that. And he used to be like, she's not driving your car. I don't want her behind the wheel. You didn't put not $1 in this motherfucker. Yeah, sometimes you give me gas money, but chill the fuck out. Like, what is you doing? So yeah, he over here like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my God. Like, he just kept like apologizing to my mom, but she ended up just like laughing it off. And she was just like, yeah, like, this nigga is weird. But yeah, he ended up moving his car and driving off or whatever. But yeah, long story short, that was crazy. Because if it was toxic, and it was crazy because me and mom was talking, and I had asked him too, I'm like, if it was toxic, what the fuck was you thought you was finna do? Like, what did you think you was finna do? You can't just pull somebody. You cannot pull somebody, nigga. At that point, because I would have most definitely fought him for my friend. Because are you dumb? Why do you think that you finna just pull somebody on my car and then do what to her? Like, because he literally opened up the door. He was not looking. So it's like, you must have been that mad. You opened up the door and he literally like pulled my mom arm. And then that's when she was like, what the fuck? Like, pull back. And then he just like, oh my God. But like, bro, you're tripping out. But yeah, it's just funny because when she said that and she was like, that boy, and it's funny because what made her say that is because me and my older sister Tatiana, we be like, my mom is kind of like, she don't know how to like judge people good, because she'll be like, that's a good kid, I think he's a good person. And then she was like, and I was like, yeah, because remember you thought Joe was a good person. And she'd be like, okay, yeah, I do always think somebody is a nice kid. And then she was like, I remember that time. And that's when she bring it up. And I was like, yeah, that's crazy. But that's the end of this story. I had to give y'all my babies a story because I promised y'all one for liking on my video. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for the 10K likes. I ain't gonna give y'all a like amount this time, but if y'all love me, y'all already know what to do. But I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace out.